Hey everybody, welcome to Taco Tuesday. Tonight, I am so excited. We have one of my favorite people, Kristalina, here, and she is going to talk about Pop-Bys. Now, not to be confused, I know some of you, when I was talking about, thought I was talking about Popeye. That's not Popeye, although I know some of you were going to have fried chicken, you said, for dinner in honor of that. So, this is something we talked about at Swirl, my SSD retreat that I do, and that Kristalina actually added a lot of value in conversation about and shared what she was doing. So, I wanted to bring it to you all as an added way that you can grow your business by adding some PRV. So, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So, who knows what, I don't know if you can put in the chat, who knows what pop buys are when it comes to like realtors, all of that. I don't know. Do you guys know what pop buys are? Do you want me to explain what they are?
I'd explain it because I don't think they know, and
Explain it. Okay.
they can comment in the chat. No
Okay.
idea, not really.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So pop buys are a marketing tactic that a lot of realtors use, a lot of mortgage lenders use them. I actually like orthodontists use them, dentists use them. Um, I don't know if they actually call them pop buys, but I know a lot of mortgage companies and a lot of realtors use the term pop buy, and it's actually just a marketing tactic for them to keep people in, to keep clients, customers, whatever, in the forefront of their brain. So it's the goal is to is to stay connected with clients. It's their form of kind of like customer service. Um, it's a good way for them to keep their name out there in the world. Um, and it's good for them because it's something they can do without being over salesy to people. Basically most realtors do them. I know a lot of mortgage companies, mortgage lenders do them. And a lot of the times, I don't know if you own a house or you rent a house, but if you've ever gotten like a thing on your door from a realtor saying, "Hi, this is who I am." Don't or just remember me if you have any if you're thinking about rent or buying or selling or whatever. Some people put them in mailboxes, on mailboxes, mostly on your door. Those are what pop buys are. Um, a lot of realtors, it just depends on, so let me just go back. So the goal for pop buys for realtors is to create a lasting impression on people. And so when you're ready to buy or sell, you think of them when you want to do business. So um so in my experience, I reached out to a really successful realtor in my town. I kind of knew her, not knew her, but I knew her personally through my daughter's friend. She was her nanny. And I reached out to her and I just asked her, "Hey, do you do pop buys?" Um, I was trying to think of a way. Well, I got the idea from another superstar director, Heather Gorsuch. But she does them a lot too. But I wanted a way that I could get my information out there and my products out there working alongside of realtors while they're trying to get their names out there, right? Or at the same time. So I reached out to this realtor, Emily Albertson at Anchor Realty, and I said, "Do you do pop buys?" And she says, "I actually do." What did I can't even remember what she said when I first messaged her, but she said she did. Um, but her problem was she didn't have the time to actually like make the deliveries, make the, mail them out, do all the things. Um, and so I'll actually read you what I said to her, my very first message to her, when I got her as a customer. So, I said, "Hi, Emily. This is Kennedy's mom. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you do pop buys or not, but I have expanded my services with my fragrance company and offer this monthly. It will save you time and money with these already put together um, gifts with your custom logo, picture, and information on them. I have a full year of pop buys planned for 2024, and they're so cute. I can also fit in any budgeting according to your ABC list. Um, Would love to work with you. Let me know if you're interested. And she wrote back and said, I actually love this idea. My list of homeowners that are still local is shrinking because of all the turnover we have. But I do have a list of homeowners that are still here. I would love to put this in my business plan. Can you give me an idea of an average cost of, let's say, 35? So after talking to her back and forth, now you can go as far as if you go to Etsy and you type in realtor pop buys, a whole bunch of ideas come up. Signage, labels, tags, and gifts actually come up. After talking to her, I knew she wanted to keep her cost around like $3 or $4 a piece. And so I knew, um, and she didn't want to have to deliver them, and she didn't want to have them come pick them up, which is a weird thing that I guess some people do. She wanted them mailed. And so I knew I had to do something flat, obviously a scent circle that was going to keep the cost down. And so I just started theming scent circles out as far as what the month that she wanted to do them. I kind of matched whatever theme was coming up that month with like whatever we had for colors of a scent circle or the name of a scent circle. And so March was the first time I did it for her. And um, I did the Shamrock Splash scent circle, and I did it with a $1 lottery ticket. And I'll actually show my screen. But anyways, she loved it. I actually, for part of my customer service to her, I actually put them together for her. She mailed me a customer list. I printed labels, I put them on envelopes, I made the return address her information so it looked like it was coming from her. I told her how much postage was going to be, and she Venmoed me everything I needed to order the scent circles and all the supplies. She absolutely, for her, it saves her time, it saves her all the hassle. She got back to me and said her clients loved them. And so for her it was a time thing. Like she wanted just them to be done and out. And so as we went through, this is the first one. Oh, can you see these? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? That is
Yep.
not the one I
Yep, we
wanted to show
can see
you.
it.
Okay, that is not the one I wanted to show you yet. But this is what I did in March. Okay. 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 Just bear with me here. Why can't I get this to go? I don't even know why I can't get this to go, but you guys can just see that, right? I hit the jackpot with such awesome clients. And so I just did this in Canva, and well, Heather had actually done one and she made this up, and then I added Emily's picture and her information. I put it in a cello bag. I added the little bow with a glue dot on the top. And I want to say it was two stamps because of the bumpiness of the bow. And then I put a $1 uh lottery ticket in there. And I mailed them. I put them in just a regular letter size envelope. And when they went out to her clients. So I asked her a couple months later, if she was ready to do more. And she actually said, yes, I want to get on a schedule where you're sending them out like every 2 to 3 months. And so I got with her in July. She said she wasn't ready to get me her list. So August, she got me her list again. And let me like they're different people every couple months. There's 40 new people that are getting my information every, couple months, which is awesome for me and it's great for her. It just works well for both of us. And so I think, after talking to your potential realtors and finding out what they really need and what they really want for their business, why can't I get rid of this? Anyways, that is what will determine like what you can do for them. This is one that I did in, I don't remember if this was August. I don't remember if this was August, I think it was. Um, she actually sent me a example that she found on Etsy that had this, but it had the tree, and I just created it in Canva and I put it on a 2x4 label, and that was it. I stuck in an envelope. It went out to her people. Now I just got with her and said, okay, it's 3 months. It's been 3 months. Are you ready to do something for November? And so I found this. I haven't even made it up yet, but I found this on Etsy. And I asked her if she liked this with a pumpkin cinnamon swirl scent circle, and she absolutely loves it. So I think I'm going to do this just like on a piece of cardstock
Hey,
and maybe just,
Kristalina, we still
yeah.
see the jackpot picture.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
maybe close that out and just
Yeah, I'm
reopen.
trying.
Yeah.
It will not. Can you see it still?
Yeah, it's no big deal. If you guys can't see it, she'll send me pictures at the end and I'll drop them into our group. Oh,
Okay,
there
so
we go. Yep, there we go.
it's
We've seen Blue
not.
Grotto.
Sorry. Okay. This is the one, I'm sorry. This is the one that I sent in August, I think it was. And I picked Blue Grotto because everyone loves Blue Grotto, and she found that that little saying with the mirror, and the one that she found had a tree in it. And so I just matched because I actually matched the scent circle to her shirt. I was like, what would go good with this picture? And so she loved it. I put it on a sticker and I said put it in an envelope, and she loved it. It's about $140 PRV every time she orders because she does 40 of them. Um, and then this month she wanted to do, oh my gosh, can you guys see that one? The slice, any way you slice it? No?
No, just take it, close
I
it
gotta
back
close
there.
it,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Now we can.
So
Yep.
that's the one that I'm sending this month with pumpkin cinnamon swirl scent circle. And I'll just attach a cardstock or whatever. And so I mean, I might just do like a little cardstock tag on it just so it looks a little different from last time. But um, she liked this one, and then she also wants to do one next month for Christmas, and she wants to add one of her magnetic calendars with it too. So she knows that postage will be a little bit more. She doesn't care. She just loves the fact that I can put them together. I always send her a picture of what I'm going to send out before I send it out. She loves it. She loves that I kind of take care of it for her. And every couple months I'm getting my name out to 40 new people. Um she let me so I've also reached out to mortgage lenders. I have to follow up with some of them. They wanted me to get with them a couple months later, and I need to do that. But it's a really good way just to have that extra. I was struggling with parties this month, so I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you're like gonna order, like it's Pop-By, it's ready for Pop-Bys this month. I keep it on my calendar every couple months to check with Emily if she's ready to do, more. And so I did tell her I have showed her other ideas that obviously are not flat and more that are going to be more costly. And she said maybe in a couple months she'd want to do that, but right now she's so busy that she just wants to get me a list and have me get them out to her people. But mortgage lenders, realtors, any company or any people that need their name to be remembered by their clients or anyone else usually do Pop-Bys. And the best way to ask is just, do you do Pop-Bys? And if they're like, oh, what are Pop-Bys? And you can say, well, how do you keep engaged with your clients? Like for us, it's follow up. This is their way of like follow up. Um, and so yeah, that's what I've done with that. And I have a couple more people I need to follow up with. I haven't really like made this the main part of my business. I really don't want to. It's just kind of like a little cherry on top. You know what I mean? Like on top of everything else in the month. It's fun for me just to kind of like create something really quick, or in this case, find something on Etsy. It's very easy to stick it on a scent circle and stick it in an envelope and get it out there. So, and it makes her happy. So that makes me happy. But yeah, I'm also going to her office, um, and I will be going and giving, well, I call it blessing desks with a fragrance flower. I think they have like 7 realtors in that office, and I've gotten a lot of fragrance flowers with Hostess rewards. So I want to bless their desks with fragrance flowers, and I'm also going to be bringing them a little trifold of services I offer, the Pop-Bys. I can do closing baskets, pictures of them, and just my little gift to them for the desks in there. And she said, come on by and bring anything you want. So that's exciting. That's on my list to do. So kind of get in there with a different, get other realtors to see what I'm doing too, because I don't know if she has shared that yet. Sometimes they like to gatekeep. So not everybody's getting the same things in the county, I guess. So I don't know. But yeah, so Popeyes are just a super, super fun and it's just a different way to get your name out there and kind of like a different path to your business.
Well, and what I love about it, Orville keeps talking about customers being the lifeline of your business and the need to
Yes.
bring new customers in. And so if you're getting 40 new, exposure to 40 new contacts when you're doing
Yeah.
this, that's significant, right? Like
Yeah.
you it's like doing four parties, as far as, I
Right.
mean, it's not like the PRV for four
The
parties,
PR isn't
but
like huge, but it's an extra,
it's the exposure, right?
right. It's the exposure. Customers, how many customers have I got? Good question. I honestly don't know because I don't have a way of really tracking it, I guess. Um,
Oh, I'm
I
going to
get
give you a
paid.
way. I'm going to give you a way to track it.
Okay, good.
So
Um,
create a party and use that as a QR code on your, however
oh
you're
yeah, that's a good idea.
advertising. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you'll know if people order through that. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's another thing. Like, I don't want to I want my information in there, but I don't want to blast it, make it tacky looking. So I kind of lift up the scent circle and tuck my label underneath there. So it's there, but I want them to see her information first. And I just don't want my stuff plastered anywhere. Like, I don't know. I just want them to have to look for it, I guess. But a QR code would be good. I just haven't. Yeah, when I place the order, I place it under Emily Albertson Realtor, Pop-Bys, and put it all in for put it all in together. So I don't know exactly. I get PWS orders. I get PW, and I don't know if that's come from that or not. But I feel good. I mean, I feel good just knowing my name is going out there to 40 new people every couple months. So and the feedback from her, she's like, they love them. So that's kind of exciting too. So I think in the beginning of the year, I'll start really pushing it more and exploring it more. I kind of wanted to get a feel for how it works, and like she's really super easy to work with. I don't know how I'll be with, you know, I don't know how I'll be with other people, but she's super easy to make happy to work with. I know what she wants. I know what her budget is. You know, I did send my information over to a mortgage company, and their budget is like they do like I don't know, $8 a piece gifts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get first in with that realtor company is just really popular around here, and they're very, very, very successful. They're kind of bougie. So I knew I had to be something cute and something that they'd want to do. So I am going to do the fragrance flower thing with some trifolds and go in there and just see if anyone else wants to get on it. But I don't know. We'll see. So I'm comfortable with her, but I'm still in the beginning of the year, I'm going to explore a lot more options and hit a lot of other companies. So,
But
but
it's
start
such a
out
smart
after,
way. Yeah, it's such a smart
yeah.
way to do it though, because you started with one and you kind of got
Mm,
your system and your process down and you worked through if there were anything that didn't work or any complications or how it worked best. And so you have a system now, right? And so it's
yeah. Oh yeah.
duplicatable and you
Yes.
can easily customize this to the needs of any realtor. Um,
Mhm.
and so I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing you just do is just reach out to anybody that you know that is in realty, lending, anything like that, and just, ask if what they do for them. I mean, that's what I did. I knew her through Kennedy, and she was excited about it. And for her, she's super, super busy. So she even asked me if my services include delivery. And I was like, not by me. I mean, I'm not going to drive around to 40 different houses and deliver things, but Kennedy would totally do it if you paid her and my daughter. And I think she just was really wanting something just easy to be sent out. And I'm like, I'm more than happy to send them out for you. So that's just kind of a service that I do for her, just like if we do gift wrapping for our customers or whatever. So, um,
And the beauty of
yeah.
you sending them out for them is you have the customer's contact information, right?
Yes, I do. I do. I don't have, oh, I do. Yeah, I do have their emails, but, and I also, I asked her with the Shamrock ones, I said, I found some really cute green envelopes on Amazon. They're 7.99 for 50. And I found cute little gold, four-leaf clover or yeah, four-leaf clover stickers. This is how much? Is this okay? And she's like, oh yeah, totally. I'm like, okay. So I just kind of show her what I'm thinking and she loves it. And it's just a different way for your business to be working like another path. I feel like it's like, you just have just a different way to get your name out there and have it working for you. So,
Do you guys
but yeah.
love this? Do you guys love this? Tell us in the chat. And if you have any questions, Cameron asked, like, could you Google realtors and contact them? Yeah, you could totally do that, Cameron, but I would recommend, and I think Crystalline would too, that you start with who you know, right? Because you want to have all the pieces in place and you want to start small and you want to work out kinks.
Yeah, I would definitely start small, get comfortable, find out what their style is, what their budget is, how many people do they want to reach. I mean, if you have a realtor saying, I want you to send something out to 150 people, I mean, that's amazing, but it's just going to be more work for you. So you don't want to bite off more than you can chew. And that was my concern is I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew with everything else going on in my business. So this was, like I said, it's just another little avenue to work your business. And so I just wanted to get really comfortable with it the way it is now. And now I feel like I'm more confident in kind of like spreading it. So first of the year I'll hit it harder. But it's a, if you can find people that are if you know realtors or if even if you like someone in your family, if they're realtors or um yeah, Facebook is a great way to find them. Any local realtors, I mean, or even if you've bought in a house, um, contact the person you bought a house from, you know?
And if they're not interested, you could ask them they work with it might be for referrals, right? But the other
Yeah.
thing Kristalina has is she has a really good testimony. Like if she reached out to this lady, I'm sure she would, write up a paragraph saying how awesome it is and how
Oh
great
yeah, that's
Kristalina's been to
cool.
work with, right? So
Yeah.
she has a testimonial of how great her service is.
Yeah. You can also stop in realtor offices with a fragrance flower and a little wooden disc with your information on the bottom with like a trifold or whatever you have that kind of shows what you offer for services, Pop-Bys, realtor or closing gifts, whatever, and just gift them one for their front desk or whatever, and just let them know briefly what you offer, what you do, and see how that works too. So
So Karen's
I know.
asking, are you just doing flowers for I assume you means for your bless your desk, or are
Yeah.
you doing cleaners or anything else?
No,
Okay.
I'm just doing the flowers for right now. Yeah.
But they're such a classy gift, right?
They're
There's
so classy and they're so pretty. They don't take up much room. I will bring them and already assembled or easily to assemble in front of them so they don't have to mess with it. Um, I I feel like they're just I just love them so much. I feel like they're such and I don't know, I just love them so much. So I'm gonna do I was gonna do like a fall scent, but then I thought giving a lot of them in one office might be a little overpowering, so I got Luna for all of them. Just because it's light and I feel like you'll just
yeah.
seven of them going might be too much. But yeah, I've just done flowers. I know I've talked to who did I just talked to someone that said they were gonna do local businesses and ask them if they wanted to work together and she was gonna provide the hand soaps and stuff in their bathrooms. So stuff like that. So I mean that's another way I guess you could look at it too. But I'm doing fragrance flowers for right now just because they're so classy, they're so pretty, they're so fragrant. Um, and I can stick my label on the bottom of a little wood slice and you know,
They're
that's
also
that.
like the perfect gift too. So even if
Yes.
they don't want to use it in their business, like it's sitting on their desk. And when
Mhm.
they're like, oh, what am I going to get for so and so for, a
Yes.
white elephant or a holiday or a housewarming gift or whatever. I guess not housewarming, like a hostess gift, right? Like
Hostess
I'm
gift.
coming for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Like
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah. I actually, my daughter's boyfriend works at Publix. He's in customer service, but they have like a little management office. And he brought one to work to put it in the desk on purpose. Like I had him do that. And his manager was like, I need one of these so bad. So he called me the next day. He's like, okay, Christina really likes this fragrance flower, but she wants to smell some stuff. So I asked her what kind of scent she liked. I threw in a bunch of scents into a little bag. I brought a catalog, some of the holiday brochures and the harvest brochure. I brought it to her while she was on lunch. She took the whole bag and she sniffed, 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 sniffed. She's like placing a huge order. So
Oh,
I mean, not just the fragrance flower, she's getting lots of things. So, just having the fragrance flower, she loved that, but it led her to want some other things too. So anywhere you can get a fragrance flower in like a business will just is awesome. So
Oh, did you see Vicky's comment? She took a fragrance flower and she vinyled her hairdresser's Instagram handle on it and she put it at the desk at their
oh,
salon.
that's
That's
a
such a great idea.
great idea. If
Yeah.
I was crafty with vinyl, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Yes. I
great.
mean, businesses that have anything with their information, I mean, I'm sorry, products that have anything with businesses information on a classy product, they're gonna like fall for. They really will. Like my hairdresser's pretty bougie, and if I brought that in, she would be all about it. Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Great
such a good
idea.
idea.
So I definitely utilize the fragrance flowers in this whole realtor thing too, any way you can. Um, but if you're trying to find something that's inexpensive to send, that's flat, that's still effective, obviously I go with the scent circles. Um, and I will be blessing desks with them too. So with the flight with the fragrance flowers.
Does anyone else have any questions? I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay.